Hi, I hope that you are doing amazing. Sometimes I wish that I can like give people a little bit of how this thing feels, about how life feels. I don't know if you feel in life, like feeling like feeling life, like loving life. Even if you're having like a good time, things are not going the greatest, but at the same time, it's like you just feel good. You just feel like you're alive. And honestly, I promise, I never, I never thought that feeling like this was possible, considering from the place that I was at, from a place of lack, from a place of not loving myself, from a place of self limitation, from a place of a clouded mind that didn't know who I was, what was happening, and what is going on. By now, I look life in a different way. And it's this like internal feeling that you discover and you just cannot shake off. Like it is just there. Even when you're having a bad time, it is there. Sort of like it's like having in a very bad time or doing something painful and having someone there grabbing your arm the whole entire time and kind of like tapping you and kind of like letting you know that everything is fine despite of how it looks, despite of how bad things can look sometimes. Beside all those things, it's like something that comes from within yourself. Something that talks to you, that tells you that everything is gonna be fine no matter what. And you know it because you feel it, because it's like something that you have created, it's something that you have discovered, it's something that sort of like comes out, but it doesn't come out like it is there out, like it ain't out. And it's like it just makes you love life, just love everything. Like, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Sometimes I'm recording voiceovers, and my neighbor, many of those times, he starts doing backyard, like this very annoying machine. And every time that he was doing the backyard, doing cleaning whatever he was doing, I used to get like soapy stuff and a level that wasn't even normal. And one day I started asking myself, why do I feel pissed? Why do I feel this way? Something that my neighbor is doing. Sort of like my neighbor's like controlling my mood and my state of being at that point. And I didn't like that because that's low vibration and that's like yak. Yak, yak, yak. I don't like anything low vibration. Even if I know I have anything low vibration, I wanted to get rid of it. Like I just don't want to do anything to do with it. So I knew that. And one day I woke up and I had to do a voiceover. And that's the only time that I have. And he takes like around 1 hour doing his backyard. And I'm thinking like I just listening at this annoying sound. And I was just listening to it, and then I got to a point that I started to like the sound, the noise of my neighbor doing the gardening, using the machine. I literally felt like I just cured something, cured something that didn't make sense to be annoyed of. I started thinking like, okay, next time he does the backyard, I'm just gonna wait until he's done and or just record and eliminate all kind of sounds and do a lot of things. But there's nothing I can do about it. He's just doing his gardening. What am I getting mad of? And sort of like tiny things like that. Sort of tiny things like that. Like even things that can make us uncomfortable, make us sad, pissed off sometimes. It gets to a point that you just kind of like, it's sort of like understanding the whole thing of what is happening. Sort of like it's teaching you something. Like it's no point sort of like react if it doesn't need a reaction. It's no point thinking about it if I not have to think about it. It's sort of like it's sort of like packing a bag for a trip, but only putting in the bag only things that you need. No extras, no extra this, no extra that. Just packing the things that you need. Sort of like knowing what to pack for each day and everything be just perfect. It's it's it is interesting, it's funny, and at the same time, a little ridiculous. Because it's kinda like it's like you have this internal thing in you that you wish, like honestly, I don't know I don't know who is gonna watch this video. I don't know if this video are gonna get views. I don't really have that much subscribers and barely get views, but that's besides the point. The point is that I'm enjoying this. The point is like we should enjoy everything we do. It's like this feeling. It's like this feeling that you cannot just shake off. It just feels good. It just feels life. And the reason that I'm saying this and I'm so excited about it, when I talk about it, I get excited about it. It makes me feel good because I never ever thought, I never thought that feeling, that feeling. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm guessing you know what I'm talking about. But it's that feeling that is just, that it is just good. It just feels good. And I never thought that feeling that was possible. I'm gonna be honest. I never thought that feeling that was possible. Considering the way I was feeling before, as I mentioned, from a very lack, from a place of lack, but a lack of myself, lack of not knowing myself, not understanding myself. Because the more I understand myself, the more you understand yourself, the more you understand other people, and the more you understand the world, how things sort of operate. I know. Sometimes I wish, because I know maybe sometimes it might be almost like it sounds ridiculous. Maybe it sounds like I'm exaggerating. Maybe it sounds like I'm making it up. Maybe it sounds like it's not real. Maybe it sounds like it is not possible. But it is because because it's there. It is there. It is there. It's just there. It just make you happy. Even when you're sad and you think about it, it kind of like sort of brings you back to life. And honestly, there have been many situations in my life, like tough situations, where I sometimes I reflect and look back and I say to myself, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have this feeling, if I didn't have this kind of like invisible hand always holding me and like giving me what I need when I need it, if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be here. To be honest, I probably won't be making this video. And I'm laughing and it's not funny. And that's one of my things. I always laugh at things and situations even when I shouldn't be laughing, but I just do. And I feel, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I can just like give some of it when people feel not the greatest, you know? But I don't think you can send good energy. But if you can, how you say, emit, I hope I'm saying it right, kind of like emit that energy from the inside out, then you will need no one to send it to you. You just kind of like create your own one. and now you are the one that can give it away if you want to, kind of thing, like sending it. But I am so happy, and that doesn't mean my life is perfect. My life is falling apart right now. But that doesn't mean I have to be miserable and complain and be sad about it or be angry. All I have to do is try to do the best I can, try to make things work and keep moving forward. Like I don't get anything by being frustrated. I don't get anything by being sad. I don't get anything by complaining about it. I don't get anything by just sitting there and nagging and talk. Instead of just like do what I have to do. And that's something that I've been learning slowly. Taking charge of the things that I have to be taking charge. The whole thing. Slowly, one step at a time. So when I talk like this, that doesn't mean that you don't have no problems, that you don't have no issues, that you don't have a baggage still to drop, that you don't have a past, that you maybe look at certain things in a different way now. That doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean my life is perfect. That doesn't mean none of that. Actually, it's the opposite. Things are, things are things. Lives happen. But it's sort of like, it's like, it's like a carefree about it. Like, yeah, those things are there. Yeah, I'm have to figure them out. Yes, I know. But they're gonna get done when they have to get done. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing the best I can do. All I have to worry, I just feel like all I have to worry is just keep a positive mindset, feel good, radiate good, and be good. Life is not perfect, of course not, and they don't have to be perfect. I don't want them to be perfect. Even sometimes, we get this perfectionist kind of freak kind of side that is not nice. But nothing is perfect. But it's sort of some way somehow making it perfect anything that you have with what you have at the moment and at the time. It's sort of like no worrying, just surrendering. Surrendering. And then after we surrender, sort of like burying something. After you bury something that is already there, are you gonna go and dig and take it out? Probably not. So that's sort of something like that. You bury that thing, it's buried, it's done, bye. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to focus about it. It's just gone. It's just gone. And what is remain? What is remain? What is remain is the good side, the good stuff. That's what I like. The good stuff. I mean, the bad stuff is always gonna be there. We always have to deal with it. We always have to figure it out. But that's not my main focus. It will disappear. The bad stuff will disappear. Right, mosquito? Wow. The bad things will disappear. There is a funny thing on my phone. Something that in my country and Dominican Republic we call it something like there is a dead person kind of like close to you. Something sort of like that. So it's very interesting that I'm talking about that person. Let me see if I can grab it to show you. No. Um that's not gonna be possible. That's gonna not gonna be possible. When I come here, this is one of my favorite trees. I always touch it. This one. Oh, it feels like this is the oldest tree here because it's the biggest, and I like it. Sometimes I take my shoes off and do that tree talking thing. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you until the next video. Bye.